All right, people, I'm back. This is going to be another video. This one's going to be called Players, Bad Boys versus Pickup Artists and Dating Coaches. Yes, YouTube Nation, I'm going to say it again. Players and Bad Boys versus Pickup Artists and Dating Coaches. Now, this video, I'm going to break down and examine who is the real McCoy? Who is the be all to end all when it comes to the word of seduction in the dating community? Now, let's start off with players. Players are people that can be virtually anybody. They don't have to necessarily be basketball and football players that get girls' phone numbers and email addresses. Players could be anybody. They could be guys who work out at the gym. He could be a personal trainer, a gym instructor. He could be the guy who sells a car. He could be a car salesman. He could be a guy that all he does is play video games. He could be a guy that drives motorcycles or fixes cars or fixes motorcycles. Or he could be the guy that is next door that is an art dealer. Players can be anybody, okay? Now, fast forward to 2017, we have pickup artists and dating coaches. Now, in the movie of Hard Time with Women of LA, I talked about how pickup artists would charge you anywhere between $500 cash to $1,000 cash to go to these 2.5 hour, 3 hour, sometimes 4 hour seminars on how to date beautiful, attractive women that are 8s, 9s, and 10s. And they try to tell you the rules. They try to tell you the do's and the don'ts of dating women in today's time period. But if pickup artists and dating coaches were 100% real and genuine, you have to ask yourself, why are they trying to make themselves be different from everybody else? And what I mean by different from everyone else, you hear pickup artists and dating coaches give you that, hold on, people, hold on. All right, gotta make sure my camera's working right. They try to give you that bullshit that you don't have to get a house, or you don't have to buy an expensive ass car. You ain't got to get a car, period. You can ride the bus and date beautiful, attractive women, and we all know that that's not true. Because if you try to date the supermodels, the fitness models, the booty models, Hollywood actresses in television and film, if you try to get you the news lady, they'll all look at you like, oh, hell no, I'm not getting on that MTA bus with you. I'm not getting on that train with you. See, New York City is the perfect city for people that don't have cars and all they do is take taxis, Ubers, Lyfts, buses, and trains. So if you live in New York City, you ain't got to spend 15 grand or 20 grand or 50 grand to buy a decent car. Here in Los Angeles, California, you have the option of taxis, Lyfts, Ubers, buses, and trains as your transportation. You have the options open and available to you here in Los Angeles, California, here on the West Coast. And a lot of these pickup artists and dating coaches tell you, you ain't got to buy no expensive clothes, you ain't got to fix your hair or your teeth, and you got to have the word, what they call confidence, because everybody's making YouTube videos about confidence, and that confidence actually does work. You'll hear such YouTubers like Alpha Male Strategies tell you confidence don't do diddly squat. You'll hear Darius MGTOW say confidence is BS. You'll hear Big Boss, Calvin 83, and Kent TV tell you confidence just don't work. Now, I do believe these people to a certain extent that confidence has advantages, confidence has disadvantages. And pickup artists and dating coaches love to give you the illusion that confidence is the be all to end all. What I'm going to say in my video is that confidence has advantages and disadvantages. Confidence can help you get a house, a car, a job, make some money, buy some clothes. That's the advantages confidence has. The disadvantages that confidence has is that it can't always help you get the beautiful, attractive woman that you're seeking. Now, that I explain what's going on, now let's get to why I call this video Players and Bad Boys versus Pickup Artists and Dating Coaches. Players are guys that understand how the game works. Players don't just play basketball and football. They do other stuff that shows that they're not afraid to self-improve themselves. Players will buy new clothes, new shoes. They'll get their hair cut. They'll go to the dentist and get their teeth fixed. They'll trim their beard down, if not shave it off completely. And they go to the gym 2 to 4 times a week. It doesn't matter what gym you go to. 24-Hour Fitness, LA Fitness, Gold's Gym, Club Onyx, Club Bay. Doesn't matter if it's the YMCA, UFC gym, LA boxing gym. It don't matter what gym you go to, a gym's a gym. So about 2 to 4 times a week, they're doing cardio, they're doing weight training, they're running 5 to 10 miles, they're taking powder protein supplements. So they're going to the gym to work on their physical approach to their game. You don't see pickup artists and dating coaches going to 24-Hour Fitness and working on the physical approach of their game. You see players and bad boys working on the physical approach of their game. When players go to the gym, they see beautiful, attractive women all day, every day. And while they're working out and working on their physical approach to their game, they're also reassessing the competition. That's right. Players and bad boys, they reassess the competition. They're looking at who is their competitors, their male competitors. You got doctors, lawyers, police officers, firefighters, men from the military. You got guys who go into the gym and they see those guys as competition. Police officers, firefighters, security guards, bodyguards, doctors, lawyers, bank investors, judges. They see all of those guys as their top competitors, as their top competition. Every now and then you get someone like Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. You get actors. So you get what they call entertainers and music musicians and rock musicians as competition. So when they go to the gym, they expect to see Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They expect to see Boris Kodjoe. They expect to see Michael B. Jordan. They expect to see these men. These are their top competition. Every now and then you might get a film producer, a film director that might come into the gym to work out on an occasion. You might get someone like John Cena, a professional wrestler, basketball players, football players, people like Richard Sherman, people like Russell Wilson coming into the gym to work out. That is their top competition. Professional athletes that play basketball, football, baseball, soccer, tennis, golf, bodybuilding, weightlifting, boxing, martial arts, wrestling. People who play sports like that, swimming, like Michael Phelps. He is a 7-time Olympic gold medalist, right? Michael Phelps is going to give about 85% of players and bad boys real competition because he's got gold medals to his name. He's got commercials. He's on the internet. He's done television and film. He's been on TV talk shows. He is a household name. Michael Phelps has been in 3 of the last Olympics. So when you hear the name Michael Phelps, that's real competition. He's someone that is going to challenge you, and you have to be on your A game because Michael Phelps can pick up 10 phone numbers in 30 seconds. And that's just in 30 seconds. Michael Phelps can get more women than the average man. And pickup artists and dating coaches don't hold a candle fire to Michael Phelps, Dwayne Johnson, Boris Kodjoe, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Manny Pacquiao. I guess you can add Conor McGregor and John Cena to that growing list. Those are the players. Those are the bad boys. You notice that players also go to the mall and they also shop. They buy new clothes. They go to stores like H&M, Men 21, Rule 21, True Religion, Old Navy, The Gap, there's Target. They go to all the clothes stores, Macy's, J.C. Penney's. Your players and your bad boys go to all the clothing stores and they buy new clothes. They don't wear the same stuff from 10 or 15 years ago. They buy stuff that's new and current. Now, the pickup artists and the dating coaches go to clothing stores like Men's Warehouse and buy expensive clothes that can cost damn near 15, 20 grand, where you need two jobs to make the attempt of buying that type of clothes. Players buy clothes that are expensive but still affordable to attain. Now, if you make yourself different from the rest of the guys, it's got to be you designing some clothes that don't know no clothing store has. Like I recently designed a t-shirt. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, people. Now you see this t-shirt right here? This t-shirt right here costed $25 to make. Players and bad boys don't just go to Target, Old Navy, The Gap, H&M, True Religion, Macy's, and J.C. Penney's and Men's 21 to just buy new clothes. They also custom made and design their own clothes. Now you see this t-shirt before you? It says the Alexander Zachary Film Productions. And it's my new t-shirt. I have a website. That's why I'm showing you the t-shirt. We also design our own clothes. And you see, pickup artists and dating coaches, they use deception and trickery to tell you that's how you to get the girl. Players and bad boys have creative vision. We figure out what the girl likes and how to give it to the girl. See, players, we don't take no prisoners. Bad boys, we don't take no prisoners. We go after every female in every category. You hear stories of a dirty dick Rodney having sex with somebody's mama, right? Mama might be 35, might be 40 years old in South Central, Compton. And guess what? Players will have sex with every category of female there to have sex with. We'll have sex with supermodels, fitness models, booty models, Hollywood actresses in television and film. We'll have sex with the news lady. Oh yeah, them hot news ladies from Fox 11 News, Channel 7, Channel 9, Channel 2, Channel 4. You get the picture. We'll smash your mama and your grandmama. O'Shea Duke Jackson, Ringo TV Raw. I'm getting ready to teach the millennials here. We'll bang and smash your mama, your grandmama. We'll date your sister, we'll date your cousin, we'll date your auntie. That's what players and bad boys do. You ever seen that movie called How to Be a Player, the movie? The movie is real old. The movie's like 14 years old, but it was made in 1997 by Hollywood actor and television and film and comedian Bill Bellamy. And the movie How to Be a Player examines a black man and his sexual conquest on how he gets women's phone numbers and how he just has sex with women. Pickup artists and dating coaches are like Jedis. You've seen Star Wars, right? Don't matter if it's the original trilogy, the prequel, or the sequel trilogy. Doesn't matter which trilogy of Star Wars. In all 9 films, there's Jedis. Well, soon after episode 8, there will be 9. But in 8 episodes, there's Jedis, there's Sith. Your players and your bad boys would be considered Siths and Dark Jedis, or as the comic book fans would say, Gray Jedis. And your pickup artists and dating coaches would be Jedis, who you got to follow all these rules and all these principles. Basically, you're being restricted to realize your full potential of getting laid every time you mess with a pickup artist and a dating coach. Now, you look at some of these guys that you see on YouTube. Like, I don't want to say no names, but you'll figure it out. If you watch O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel, you'll know who I'm talking about. Now, most dating coaches that are married, They can't give you no dating advice on today's dating culture. Because today's dating culture is so flooded with social media. What does a man that's been married for 15, 20 years knows about the dating game? Nothing. Because you got Tinder, you got hotornot.com, you got Plenty of Fish, you got Black Planet, you got Tag, you got Meet Me. You got like over 100 million websites that are considered dating apps, right? You got an app on your cell phone right now, right? All you gotta do is go on Tinder and swipe to the right, swipe to the left, and maybe 2 to 4 weeks later, you got maybe 5 girls hitting you up to take them out to lunch and dinner. The average man that is a quote unquote dating coach or pickup artist knows nothing about today's dating game. These are guys that have been married for 15, 20 years. Now you got some pickup artists that are not married, but they're in committed relationships, but they're trying to give out dating advice to 85% of the men that don't get laid, because it goes back to the rule of 80-20. 80% of women chasing 20% of the elite, and 80% of men can't get laid. Okay, this video is like 16 minutes. So if you want to be a player or a bad boy, then you need to think like a player and think like a bad boy. So this is only part 1 of the video, and part 2 I'll be examining something completely different.